My blood froze a little bit when I said the words polls suggest. There is a tremendous amount of risk surrounding this, isn't there?
Yeah, there's nothing certain. If you look at the history of UK elections, certainly recently, the 2027 election and even the referendum, the polling was basically wrong. And that's the worry around, again, this time, is that the polling is indicating that Conservatives will obtain a majority, but then you don't need a lot of that polling to move that majority to decline slightly for you suddenly to have a hung parliament. And that's the catch, particularly because you have about 60 to 90 seats in this election actually quite close. So obviously those could swing either way. So while the polls are certainly indicating Conservative majority, traders have been burnt before, and obviously they're worried again that this may happen one more time.
So if it does, if that's what the outcome of this is, what does it mean then for Brexit negotiations and therefore the pound?
Yeah, well, certainly if it was a hung parliament, it definitely would not be a positive for sterling. I think you see sterling sell off very quickly. At the moment against cable, against US dollars, so it's trading about 132, just under 132. You'd be back under 128, I think, very quickly indeed. And the catch is, if a hung parliament, it's very tough for Boris Johnson to get his Brexit deal through Parliament. I mean, it's all the optimism is based on that. If he gets a majority, he gets his deal through Parliament. It takes off no deal off the table, at least temporarily, because they still have to actually get a free trade agreement by the end of 2020. But then, it's read positively. Hung Parliament, it looks like we'll be back at square one again. Tough to get this Brexit deal. Do we therefore go back yet again and ask for another extension to the end of January deadline? Is that agreed? Again, just adds uncertainty to the table, and markets do not like uncertainty.